talk to us about how exciting today is and how exciting it is?
Couldn't be more excited. It's been a journey that we started a while back, and a family event. So my 4 children are very much involved, and we're just excited that we could make this happen in Dallas. So we were always going to be a Dallas team, but to actually be able to play in Dallas is a dream come true.
What made the difference in saying, you know what, we want to be here?
Well, it was hard to find the ability to make this work. And quite honestly, we looked at it earlier, and it didn't work for a variety of reasons. The biggest challenge, I think, was the Cotton Bowl was under renovation, and so scheduling was tough. And Charlie and Tripp really went after the Cotton Bowl for a while, and then we looked at a bunch of other venues. Really what happened is we went back and we went to a game or the opening ceremony at Dallas Cup and saw that the stadium just was really, really an impressive, iconic place to be. And so we said, let's go back and talk to the city. And people encouraged us way more than we expected and embraced us. And it came together in just in lightning speed. And I couldn't be more thankful to all the people and the staff and the city manager and the mayor. They just were all very embracing. It was great.
Talk to us about, for folks who haven't heard of this before, because I know it's a new league and it's new to Dallas, it's new to the country. What is the USL Super League? What do folks have to look forward to?
So what's great is it's a demonstration of the explosion of women's sports. So as I mentioned in the council meeting, there are 101 men's professional soccer teams in the country today. There's an existing league, the NWSL, it has 14 teams. Our league is going to bring in 8 new teams, so there will be 22 teams. There's plenty of demand for women's sports. We saw what went on with basketball and Caitlin Clark, and we have to remember that soccer is the world sport, and women's soccer is the biggest women's sport in the world. So we're just really excited. I think I also mentioned in the council meeting that, you know, if you're going to be a sport that's embraced in the United States of America, you have to have a team in Dallas. And so we're really thrilled that we could be the instrument to bring this team to Dallas.
I just have a couple more questions, and these folks may have some to add. Because as we heard in the city council meeting, and as you just alluded to, having women's sports is exploding in popularity right now. What does the team plan to do as it relates to young girls and soccer programs here in Dallas? What's the community outreach you have planned?
Well, it's very early. We're just getting started, and we're sprinting to just even be prepared to play a game in August. But it's an incredible priority of ours that we embrace the school system in Dallas, that we connect with all of the club teams here, we connect with all of the neighborhoods, North, South Dallas, everywhere in the Dallas area, and make sure that our team is available to them and is something that young girls can aspire to do. So we're very much looking forward to connecting as much as possible, making our players available, our team available, our coaches available, and becoming a very important part of the Dallas sports community, the Dallas community overall.
All right, my last question. Can we get a name? Can we get the colors? Can we get some of that information? We're dying to know.
We can tomorrow.
So, I got a quick question. People in the Fair Park community have been hungry for something like this for a long time. Now you're bringing this gift to them. How does that make you feel?
We couldn't be happier. We attended the World Cup. What was it, '94, back in the Cotton Bowl, and that was just a thrilling thing to do. And when we walked out, when Charlie and I walked out at the opening ceremony at Dallas Cup, which is a tournament that Charlie and his brother played in 20 years ago, and just saw the fans and the pitch, they've done a phenomenal job of keeping that field in fantastic shape. It's going to be exciting, and we're particularly excited to become, hopefully, an annual part of the State Fair and have an impressive game there every year, which I think will be great for the community, and I think will be embraced by that community. So we couldn't be happier about it.
Charlie, talk to me. So you played soccer here in Dallas. What is it like to be part of bringing women's professional soccer to the city?
It's extremely rewarding, and it's especially rewarding for the young girls that play soccer in this city. been a disservice to the amount of talented young female players that have come from Dallas, that there's never been an opportunity for them to play professionally at home. So we really want that our team on the field will be reflective of the community we play in. We hope that a lot of local talent can come and play. One of the best things about this league that hasn't been spoken about is every roster has 5 spots for amateur players to play, not lose their college eligibility. So what a better place to have a team in Dallas to look at the local community, find 5 talented players that can play with us, show their talents on a professional stage, and potentially do that as a career later on. So we're extremely excited to bring it here.
And I know Dad alluded to the Cotton Bowl. That's an iconic venue. What's it like to be in that space?
It gives me chills. I mean, he spoke to it. There's so much history there, and what a special moment to create women's history at the Cotton Bowl now. I mean, the Texas OU game, the Cowboys, the Dallas Burn, we now feel like we want our team in the Cotton Bowl to be conjoined. And when you speak of the Cotton Bowl, you think of the USL Super League Dallas team now.
Perfect. Anything else we haven't asked you think folks need to know?
The only other thing I would tell you is that I have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. They all played soccer. And the girls were fantastic soccer players, and all 4 are going to be very, very intimately involved in the development of this team and integral parts of the whole thing.